say this every year, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Every team in the country's got a tremendous attitude today. Everybody's all in today. Everybody's just wants to what the best for the team today. And then they get selfishness, or they get lackadaisical, they stop working as hard. And so that's make sure that we don't do that. And then I looked around, I really did. I looked all around the court, okay? And I did not see Luke, I did not see Kenny, I did not see Cam. Somebody's got to make up for that. I have no problem looking at people and saying, I expect you to do it, but you've got to be serious about it from the first day. We had 3 freshmen last year. Leaky did some really good things till he got hurt. Nasir and Kobe aren't here. We got some freshmen this year that I expect good things out of the freshmen.
We do it for the glory. One chance to wear the crown. We do it for the glory.
The Tar Heels have won their 6th national title.
Friends come and go, banners hang forever. See my number in the rafters, I apply the pressure. And hold up their trophies like the band treasure. Just the rebel can't stomach being second best.
The Tar Heels are going to win the national championship.
Keep our eyes on the peak, cause that's the proper vision. Glory's the only mission.
We do it for the glory.
Our 2019-2020 Carolina basketball team.
The major storyline right now is just the uncertainty with Carolina from the outsider's perspective.
We're fairly familiar with what a top 10 college basketball team looks like, which is, I think, where this team will be ranked in the preseason. I'm not sure I'm ready to say that this is that today. Do they have the potential to be? Definitely. And by February, very well might be.
Some of these guys really got to step up this year. Shooting form, let's go, let's go. Come on now. Jump. Would you tell Armando something for me? That he better really be a player if he's gonna keep his hair like that. Really be a player. You don't want him to talk about your hair. Hey, they asked me about Kobe's hair, and I said, I'm fine with it. And he played so well, they never asked me a question. So if you don't play well, they're going to ask about your hairdo. All right, guys, hold up. All right, you're not going to become a great basketball team these 4 practices or so in the summer, but it gets you ahead of when we do start making that push to become a great basketball team when the season starts, okay? KJ, which way would you like to go? All right, let's go. All right, I'm ready. Well, the key veteran probably is Garrison Brooks. He started for us last year, was our best defensive player. If people just watch him and follow him, they can learn some things. Brandon Robinson is a senior who's been in big games for us and played at big moments, and he's going to have to do a lot of that this year. Has gotten better and better with his defensive ability and better with his shot selection.
Up! Come on! Attaboy.
Then you go to the freshman, of course, Armando Bacot, a big guy, trying to get him to be more of a scorer inside. All the way, that's better. Gotta be low. He's the #1 option to throw the ball inside to. It runs the floor really well, and that's going to get him in the game more because he knows how important that is to us. Defensively can block some shots, and he's banging every day with Brandon Huffman, which I think is helping him as well.
Regular.
Cole Anthony. Cole really is a true point guard. He can score himself, but he makes a lot of plays for other people. I think he's really good defensively. He's the best defensive rebounding point guard I've ever seen in high school basketball, and so hopefully he'll keep that going in the college game as well. But he's a tough kid.
Cole Anthony, most people know him just because he's won every award that you can win. McDonald's MVP, Jordan MVP, #1 player in his class, or #2. Really good point guard, understands how to play, great lineage from his father.
Anthony with a beautiful play.
been around the game his whole life.
Attaboy, Cole.
Great teammate, super athletic. I look for him to obviously be our leader of our team.
I came to Carolina because I felt it was the best move for myself, and I felt like it was the best place where I could enter as a freshman and have a chance to win with my brothers. The reason I worked so hard is because I made a commitment to myself that I wanted to be one of the greatest basketball players ever, and I'm going to push myself as hard as I can in order to achieve my goals.
KJ boy.
Love the haircut.
Thanks, sir. Who was our leading scorer last year? Cam. Who was our second leading scorer? Kobe. Who was our third leading scorer? Luke. Who was our fourth leading scorer? Okay. I was just looking around if I see those guys. So we got to be better defensively. Okay, we'll be able to score because we'll get some easy ones, but you've got to make up your mind we're going to be great defensively. You have no idea how hard you're going to have to run. You have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea to leave anybody out. You really have no idea. Okay. All right, let's go now. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go. Go again. Go again. Go again. Put it up. Put it up. Good hands. Run, run. Get over it. Good. Attaboy. Trying to figure out how many guys we have. I think we have 11 guys that are able-bodied. Good, attaboy. Turn. Attaboy. Come on now. Good, 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 good. Back all the way back, Christian. Ho! That crab doesn't get this sloppy butt pass there. We can't lose a chance to get a lay. Catch the ball and move the daggum ball. It's called run is the first part of it. Are you in? If you don't run, you are not in. All right, hold up. Where we start? All right, Ryan, you got to run. Who's guarding you? He is tired. You're just jogging. All right, but get where you get. All right, we went to this side. We tried to run. All right, he comes dribbling. All right, did you throw it to Huff? Okay, screen. All right, KJ gets it. Come on. Screen right here. All right, now then it goes. All right, you got to get involved. All right, where did you throw the ball to?
Back. I was waiting to throw it to somebody.
All right, but Ryan, move. We could have gotten it to you 14 times, but you're just walking around. Make him work. Come in. Boom! Don't just walk around. Walking around doesn't get anything accomplished. Blues ball up here at the top. I fight a battle every day because I want practice to be a lot of fun. And sometimes practice is not fun. It's hard. Go, 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 go. Kids, oh gosh, coach, we love the way you run, but when you get here, it's hard to do and do it every possession, and we really do it every possession, as you've seen every practice. Go, go, go. Come up top, Armando. Come up top, Armando. I fight the battle every day because I want it to be fun, 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 because then you're competing, and if you compete like crazy, and especially if you win, it really is fun. See, this is what I want you to do. Get your hair cut. Yeah, get it cut low, and then when it comes out, you got some choices.
Hey, before the season, I got you. It will be changing. Yeah, there's only one. Got the Boosie fade.
Yeah, I got the what?
The Boosie fade.
Boosie fade, what is that?
That is the Boosie fade. You got the Boosie fade. Hey, Cole, right here? You got the Boosie fade.
What's a Boosie fade?
What you got, man?
Christian said I had the Boosie fade. I said, what's a Boosie fade? And he said, and Armando knew what he was talking about too, Boosie fade.
A rapper, it's like a haircut he's worn for years.
Like this?
It's like really thin on the sides, you got a little top.
This was the Scotty. Everybody on the end line. Fast break drill number 3. Down back, 22. Better run. Let's go now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Well, everybody makes it. We're done for the day. Attaboy, attaboy, attaboy. All right, everybody on the seat over there. Sunday the 18th, everybody's back. Classes start on Tuesday. When you come here on August 18th, you should be in very good shape, because we're going to start conditioning, we're going to start weightlifting, we're going to start pushing you pretty doggone soon. So do a good job this next month to make sure you don't get out of shape or get in better shape is part of it. Got to be the best basketball player you can be and the best student you could be. All right, guys, everybody huddle up. Let's go.
Hey, good work today. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Family.
For like a lot of these guys, they understand it's the Dean Smith Center when they pull up, but they don't understand what Dean Smith saw. And we've all tried to continue to push forward what Coach Smith started and his vision for this place.
Dean Smith is the winningest coach in the history of college basketball.
Coach Williams is 8 wins away from tying Dean Smith, 9 wins away from passing him. I don't think people understand how hard that moment's gonna be for Coach. It'll be great for the fans because they have another coach who's accomplished so much, but that's Coach's mentor. That's the person that he learned from. He feels about Dean Smith how I feel about him.
Oh gosh, Coach Smith, what he means to me is pretty easy. He was a mentor, a great, great, great teacher. The other thing is he really loved North Carolina.
What loyalty I've had, any man from my players over there, they're really special. That's all.
When I came back, Coach Smith at that time said, "We need you." And I didn't want to let him down. A lot of things I do in coaching, I try to figure out, would this make Coach Smith proud? And that's pretty important to me. All right, let's go. Let's see, who have I asked so far? I got Coach Smith did it. Coach Guthers did it when I was here playing on the freshman team 100 years ago, and I liked the idea. I would make up a thought for the day that I wanted to give them and make them think about something that was really important to our team and its success, but something that was also really important to them that they could use in everyday life. Christian, thought for the day.
Yeah, better is possible. Good is never good enough.
That's right. Okay. Bottom line is, if you can get better, then why are you satisfied with where you are? You can get better, so don't be satisfied with where you are. And just a quick, I have hundreds, literally hundreds of sheets of paper, but also I have this. It's a little Rolodex, and I can pick out something, and I can see that Coach Smith used this. Failure is success if we learn from it. January 23rd, okay, in '89. So Coach had this for a long time, and he gave it to me when I first got here, and hopefully it's a few years down the road, but when I quit, I'll try to give it to the next guy.
I don't know, it's just like a family, and everybody contribute to the win. They can come off the bench and contribute, or they stay on the bench and cheer us on. That's contributing to the win, and it's just a family amongst each other, and everybody wants to win so bad that they're helping out any way they can.
When you talk about family, you talk about being there for one another. Dean Smith said it from the beginning. He created this culture.
The Carolina way. Just two things really. I mean, the way you played the game of basketball, the right way, so to speak, the team way, thanking each other for passes, helping each other up off the floor.
Good job. All right, get up. Come on, help him up.
Then probably just as important is off the court. Coach Smith developed a family, and to this day, Roy Williams has continued with that family kind of an atmosphere where if you played here, you're always welcome back.
I heard about it through my recruitment. Carolina family is definitely big. You see former players all the time.
The Carolina family is huge. When I came here, there were guys that would come back all the time and play. Antoine Jamison, Vince Carter, Shammond Williams, Brendan Haywood, Jerry Stackhouse. These are guys that would come back every single summer and play pickup here when I would watch those guys. And then when I was able to make it to the NBA, anytime I rolled into one of their cities and we played against them, those guys made sure I was always okay. It's just the way we go about doing things here. You hear about it all the time, and if you've never been a part of it, it's kind of hard to know what it means.
You all right with the first day retreat introduction to the pass?
Yes, sir.
You want me to have a towel ready for you?
No.
Just in case. First of all, I've got Steve Robinson, who was not a former player, but has been with me for 25 years. Brad Frederick's father is the one that hired me at Kansas when everybody thought he was stupid. Time. I think at the end he was very pleased that he did do that. And then Hubert Davis, my last year as Coach Smith's assistant, he was one of the recruits we brought in. So that group I've known, and then I've got Kendall Marshall and Sean May, and I will never hire anybody that did not play for me. They add so much to my team, and particularly those two. 2 of the 5 most intelligent players I've ever coached. And Sean, the most intelligent big guy.
I made the best decision I could make coming to the University of North Carolina. I mean, it's changed my life. My journey has been fun, difficult, challenging, memorable. I think all those things speak to what I've been through. Obviously here, my journey mirrored kind of what my father went through. He was Player of the Year in Indiana. And we both had really good college careers, subpar pro careers, successful overseas, and then come back and have a good start at life. I don't think a lot of kids understand how significant it is when you choose a place. I was very fortunate that I made the right decision.
It's just a basketball school. It just has a basketball history. This is the year I feel like I'm used to everything as far as practices, games. My first year I was here as a redshirt, so I didn't get to play. Last year was my first time playing, so now I'm used to, I feel like I'm gonna be completely comfortable with the environments and the games. I just had moved in, so I decided to, just get pictures together. I was in the Daily Tar Heel, which is the newspaper here, and it was all over Chapel Hill. I think I probably grabbed all of the copies, but I put that here because it was a cool article. It says KJ Smith embraces his dad's legacy in his own, and that's what I really felt like was going on in my life at that time. And it was just cool to see my face kind of all over Chapel Hill in the newspaper.
Carlisle rejected that time by Michael Jordan. Kenny Smith on the break. Oh, the fresh double clutch.
Here is Kenji for the punch. Even dunks it like the old man.
And when I finally accepted who I was as a person, as like my dad's son and who he was, for me it was just putting on a Carolina jersey, because that was a dream I've had since I was in middle school, or even before that in elementary school. It's crazy how everything has come full circle.
Off days, for the most part, we're just here hanging out, just kind of doing day-to-day stuff, nothing too crazy, but this is the time where we really just get to know each other a little bit more, honestly, like see each other outside of basketball, which is pretty cool.
There's one hole in Fruit Loop. I'm just gonna make the Fruit Loop. Right. Okay. So listen. Right. So listen. Where did he listen? This has 2 holes, right? Before we destroyed this bag, it only had 1. This right here, if we open this cup, it has 1 hole. The straw has. There are different. You're just extending that hole. There's different. Because he went through the same hole. What side? This is a smaller ball. This is a big ball. So listen. So hold on. Listen. This is our best one. Hold on. Time out. No, listen. That's your best one. This is our best one. Okay, I got a question. Okay, so look. Listen. Hold on. Listen. If you take this straw and just leave this part right here like this.
But somebody was drinking.
They'll be okay. I'm sorry.
Hey, Ryan, how many holes?
How many holes in the straw? He has a degree. A degree in what?
I mean, now everybody put their hand on my straw.
right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. First of all, we have a special announcement. It is somebody in this room's birthday. So we're all.
But everyone got a fruitcake! Happy birthday, you. Happy birthday to you.
Are you one? Are you two? Are you three? Are you four? Are you five?
All right, first thing, orange sheets. All of you know how important integrity is. You also know that all eyes are on you at all times. You not just represent yourself, but you also represent this team, the university, all student athletes. Make sure you grab your travel letters. Make sure you grab the signature sheet. I need to have it signed with all your professors and give it back to me by the 30th.
Definitely Bill better. He say Bill better.
I think that's how we're doing. You guys know your schedule now, correct?
Yes, sir.
Or you have it with you or something? Who has an 8 o'clock on Thursday morning? So if you got it with you, just check. If you don't have it with you. Christian, you got one, correct?
Yes, sir.
Instead of doing the 12-minute run tomorrow at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll do it Thursday morning at 6:30. And that'll give Christian plenty of time to cool down and get dressed before he goes to class. I was going to do it at 7 if nobody had 8 o'clock, but it's not that big a deal. So that'll be Thursday morning at 6:30. We'll do that. The other thing is, it's happened quite a few times that we don't have all 13 scholarships used. We have one scholarship left over this year, and so this year, KJ.
Yeah.
You'll be on scholarship this year. It won't change anything except you should call your mom and dad and tell them you're saving some money. Tell your dad to send you some more move around money because you're saving him having to pay, saving you having to pay the bills for you. All right, so congratulations, and it's keep doing things the way you've been doing them because you've been doing them very well.
Yo.
What up, what up?
So we just had a team meeting, and coach put me on scholarship.
I knew he did. I knew this was the
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's there, bro.
Yeah. I'm hyped.
What did he say? How did he do it?
Nah, he was just like, you know, we usually don't have an extra scholarship or whatever, but I don't even know. I kind of just blanked out.
Blanked out.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it real. It was earned. It wasn't given.
Exactly. That's what he said. That's what he said too.
It was earned, man. It was earned. I see the work you put in, bro. I see the work you put in.
Yep.
It's earned, man. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing but what you put in, man. It's only gonna get better.
Yep.
Like I told you, that was the first step. Harvest season.
Yep. All right. I gotta call mommy too.
All right.
All right.
There it is, brother. All right.
What's up?
What's up?
Guess what?
What?
Coach just put me on scholarship. What happened to the camera? Wait, what? Are you running?
I was jumping up and down. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
That's great. Oh my God.
She's crying. Yeah, we just had a team meeting and he just told me. It's going, yeah.
Okay. I'm so happy. Thank you. That's so wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's exciting.
Yeah.
That's made my life.
made my life.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You worked hard. You worked so hard.
Appreciate it.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Whew. Man, that's crazy. That's a good feeling.
Hey, who? Are the keys down there?
Ty,
Keys.
welcome to college.
That's it. Okay, we're gonna start right here on this orange cone. We're gonna do slides. Square up, there we go. You're coming around, you're sprinting all the way through Sean.
The season has been advanced and starts so early. When they get out of the parents' car, we think we need to run them down into the track and start working out.
To me, the biggest part about conditioning is the toughness. There's gonna come a moment, just like there's a moment in a game, down 2 with 2 minutes to go. Internally, you gotta make a decision. Am I gonna stick this out and win this game, or do they got it?
My leg's about to fall off.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
We're a little different because our head coach ran the conditioning program here for so long. So it's tough, and we don't change a lot. And I think it's partly the reason we've had the success that we've had is because we found something that worked and we've stuck with it.
20 seconds, please.
Day 2 out the way.
Big rope, you're here in the red. Go! Come on, get out there. Come on, push it! Come on!
Good work, y'all.
We done. Good work. Good job for this. Good work. There we go.
Tempo today. I'm nervous. Very nervous. This should be illegal.
Back to the end zone. Come on. 12.
That's light work, man. Light work. What's that, number 3? Got that. On to the next one. Let's get it.
I'll fourth one?
She was that was the 4th one. Good work, fellas.
It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood, guys.
The 12-minute run is, as Coach would say, the easiest conditioning test, but it's no joke. I mean, we're running 12 minutes straight. You got to get 7.5 laps. By the end of it, you can't feel your legs.
And make sure you pace yourself. Don't go out going crazy trying to think you're going to set the world record. It's how many laps you can make in the 12 minutes. Ready, Coach?
Yep.
Go!
Go! I wasn't nervous for it like I usually was because it was my last one. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get this over with and celebrate my last 12-minute run.
417, 418. Come on now, come on now. 830.
Do it as a team, get it done. And it was like the start of a new journey.
Attaboy, Cole, come back, Cole. 30 seconds. Come on, Huff, you got it, you got it. Attaboy. Stay where you are. Stay where you are.
That's what you have to do in the game. You have to push. You have to get past sometimes where it feels comfortable. Get to yourself where it feels uncomfortable. You'll be able to do that, you're going to be a lot better off. Nice job this morning.
Hey, good work today, fellas. Way to push. You got to keep going. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Attaboy, guys. Attaboy.
Ready to lock in, fellas.
First step. First step.
We used to always sit down here on Sundays and talk about the next day of conditioning on Monday. That used to be the worst thing about
Lord
that.
have mercy.
That's one part I'm jealous about G. We had them hard practices and them conditioning. He ain't got to walk up them stairs. He go right there.
You be stuck
Go
right there.
right there. Right there and go
Right
to sleep.
there.
That's the only bad part. That's the only bad part about living upstairs.
Made a business decision.
That's fine. I got the biggest room, so I think I made a big business decision.
Walk up them stairs and get to that biggest room.
It's not that bad, bro.
It really ain't, though.
The real bando upstairs.
Hey, I thought it was just me. I literally came down here one day. I was like, yo, is it just me or are them stairs kind of vicious? Everybody like, bro, them stairs is rough. I was like,
stairs
cool.
will get you.
Them stairs will get you now.
Especially after a long day, boy.
They don't got no give.
So we got G, B-Rob, and CK. CK, I don't know, he finally made the cut at the end.
Hey, what they got to do? What they got to do with it?
We took him in.
We
We
took
took him in.
He didn't make the initial roster. Yeah, he finally made the cut.
Oh wow, thanks.
G lives down here, and then me, CK, and B-Rob.
Just tell everybody what we say.
KJ loves sending me stuff like this, bro.
What's y'all's record?
Against each other?
Yeah.
We probably like 12-12.
The fun thing is,
I can really go with
this
that.
how it really be at the house for real. Like, we don't never
Give me
play. That's how we play when they not home.
Yeah, when they not home. Then when they come back, you trying to get your game right. You trying to get your game right. Come play me.
That's all you want to do.
me.
I'm trying to play my homeboys and my family. I'm looking at B like, yeah, I'll play you, B. You about to blow me out. I said, never mind. We ain't got to.
Tell the truth.
I'm Green Bay. I just gave up a touchdown.
He said just gave up.
Although I just got a pick six. But I mean, I got the ball down for the first time, best quarterback in the league. So I'm about to go try to score this. Come on.
Let's do it!
I'm smart.
You just in the house chilling.
So we can say one thing, and Christian will come back and try to switch our words and say the exact same thing. So I decided to tell Christian that he says it like this. I say chicken sandwich. He says sandwich with chicken. It's the same thing.
All right.
Just
how
a
about
different way.
this?
What is it, bro?
Cheese steak and steak and cheese. Is that the same thing?
No. Yes, it's the same
No,
thing.
it's not.
You see how he literally just tried to do that again?
It's not the same thing.
All right, bro.
What's different?
Like a whiz.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
A whiz with or a whiz without?
Steak and
Don't
cheese.
stop, Sterling, because you're going to confuse him on what that is.
It's okay. It's okay. Hey, you know what I'm really mad about though? You got a Charleston Southern shirt on, and we doing the North Carolina segment. Come on.
When I talk to someone, North Carolina.
It's fine. You graduated from there, so
That's the only reason.
You want to rep your alma mater?
That's what I'm saying. You graduated from there. That's the only reason you can.
That's
If
really-
you just transfer from there, you ain't graduated. You have to take that off.
That's OD, bro. I didn't realize that.
I peep everything, man.
It
I
just,
really do.
I didn't want to change. It was too much.
Like I said, you graduated from there. We're squashing for right now. But when you came along,
you know
we'll
who's
have
gonna
to
say
talk.
something about it?
I know he is, for sure.
Oh, they're
for
going
sure.
to let you hear about
They
this.
gonna let you hear about this.
Sorry in advance, guys. Man, I'm sorry. It just what I had on. I want.
Sorry.
To live in this house, you gotta have thick skin.
I got thick skin.
Oh no! That's good.
They didn't even run the play right.
The crazy thing is he could have caught it. Was that what number is Aguilar? Because if it was him, boy, bro, it's not even that. It's like a in between, like the bottom. No, don't you do it! He turned off the game.
Dang,
That's
crazy, G.
Hey, but just know he was one of them little kids who was a sour loser when he was younger.
First official practice. We're going to see how this goes. I'm a little nervous, you know. I'm excited. That's what I signed up for.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right, guys. I've always said we're going to use our brain better than anybody else. And we have to do that. If we use our brain better than everybody else, then we'll get more accomplished. And so that means we're going to concentrate. We're going to do a great job on the little things. We are going to defend. And if you get lackadaisical about your defensive play, it's going to hurt our team. We are going to run. If you get to points you're not running, you're hurting our team. We're going to use our brain and get those things done. We are going to defend, we're going to run, we're going to use our head, and we're going to do those things we talked about this summer. And again, everybody's got a great attitude today, but this is the first day and we start that great attitude. We start using our brain and we use it all year long, okay? Good try, Huff. All right, Huff, what'd you do wrong? Wrong hand. If you'd had the other hand, you're closer, you'd have gotten the ball. That's good hustle. Get back to the board, Cole. Let's go, let's go. All right, now then. B-Rob got a screen from Cole right there. Did your man get hit? Yes, all right, what should you have done probably? A curl and take it to the basket. All right, let's go, back up top. Good, Justin. I
think every small detail helps you win. Because if you do the small things right, then the bigger things are taken care of. And I do look at myself as a teacher, and I want us to do things perfectly.
Set the screen. Guys, you're not helping a teammate if you just roll every time and there's no contact on the screen. You got to put contact and do it legally, not your arms up here. You set the screen with your chest. You have your butt out behind you to protect yourself, but you set the screen with your chest. Screen for him. Screen again. Good, Justin. I want to see some contact, or I want to see you cut away, not just pass like freaking ships in the night. That's not what you're doing. Help a teammate. All right, look, you, and you. Do what the crap I tell you to do. Set screens, use screens. Come on, Shay. Ryan Walker! All right, hold up. I said you're the best point guard in high school basketball last year. That was a play that somebody make on the playground at 75 years old. Make a little bounce pass, get him, you got a layup. Don't make mistakes like that. You got too good a brain to do that. See what you got? See what you got? Look in there, attaboy! Attaboy, Garrison. I don't care if you're a little tired. I don't care if you got little aches and pains. You got to suck it up and be doing what you're supposed to be doing. We're going to have 105 practices. You want me to call the ACC and tell them we're not going to have a team? We'll quit being a baby. All right, get your water, freshman, go last.
Let me rewind back to, what was it, Monday? Was it Monday? So yeah, Monday I'm just, a regular day, just walking in the gym, and I see somebody with dreads. I'm like, hold up. Then when he turned his face, I'm like, wow, that's J. Cole.
Players were upset with me and Eric because we didn't tell them. And they were like, man, how do you not give us a heads up? J. Cole's here.
Need it. What up, bro? How you been? Good, man. See you, bro. That was good. I'm trying to get it back.
Me and him made eye contact like when I first seen him, so he saw my reaction. So just me being me, I had to just make my face really straight in a quick second so it don't seem like I was fanboying over him.
How you feeling?
Good.
Are you getting that work in? Good, yeah. Trying.
Going out to eat by yourself is low-key weird too.
No, it's not. I put my headphones in.
You eat it? Do you eat inside?
Yeah, I set up my phone. Watch my little show.
So you the type of guy that be in a restaurant by yourself, eating the food by yourself.
For sure. Watching The Office.
Wow, you're good. There's no way I can do that.
Watching The Office.
I get depressed when I get by myself.
That's not weird, bro. I do it. I promise you, you'll enjoy it.
The movies, though, that's cool.
It's a new experience.
James.
James.
Fresh cut.
Come here.
Don't walk in here like that.
Would you go to the movies by yourself?
No chance.
Exactly. Thank you. That's weird.
No chance.
Anybody that eat by themselves is a dangerous person.
I know Garrison with me. Come here, G.
No.
Yes.
He'll go to the movies by himself.
Would you go to the movies by yourself?
Yes.
Would you go out to eat by yourself?
Yes. I did it today.
No, I'm saying would you go out back and eat by yourself?
Yes, I've done it before.
See?
It's not that weird.
That's not weird.
No.
The movies by yourself isn't weird?
100%. I went to see Toy Story by myself.
Movies
I don't know
are
that. I've been rolling by myself.
But
But it's different. It's different.
No,
It's different. Thank you. Thank you. I was working on my craft. I would go in there and put my headphones in and bowl.
That's not weird.
The bowling is.
That one's
never been to the movies by yourself?
No, it's no chance of going to the movies by myself.
That's so normal.
Yeah, it's super
Like most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna see Joker by myself.
Maybe I'm not that into movies then.
For sure.
But like,
it's not weird.
It's something I like to go with my friends so like we can joke around during the movies.
I want to the movie to focus on this movie. Like I want to see this. Hey, can you go eat by yourself?
You know he'll do that.
Bro, it's not like.
Would you like sit down at a restaurant and eat by yourself?
Yes, bro. So I can enjoy my meal and not be bothered.
Stop. Thank you.
That's why you go home. Put the plate on top of your chest. Like you lay down in bed, put like 3 pillows down and just eat it like this. You get a little drip on your chin.
I'm gonna go work out.
Late night with Roy is a big deal. It's a huge deal. It's the kickoff to our basketball season.
So you kick out, and then you step out. So kick right, step left. Then you do the other way.
Coach always says he wants the fans to see our guys in a different light. And so we always do these funny, quirky, silly dances. I would say the purpose of it is so Coach can laugh at our players a lot.
The good news is I think there are better basketball players than there are dancers.
Kick and out, body roll, turn to the right.
You're on the right.
Okay.
I think it's just camaraderie. You're spending a couple nights preparing for it.
Right, and dip with it. Then you go right, left.
It's fun, and I think you create these moments that you can build off of going into the season and leading up to the season.
Ready? All right, here we go. Oh, hey.
If you bring a lot of energy, you bring a lot of enthusiasm, you're going to get that back from the fans, and you're going to have fun doing it.
All that access for Cole Anthony out.
You want everything to be perfect, and you want the fans to enjoy it. You want our players to enjoy it, and we take a great deal of pride putting on a great show and representing Carolina basketball in a first-class manner.
Oh, look at this man. Hey, I'm telling you. All right.
Feel pretty good. I just need a little fuel. Let's go!
Welcome to the annual tip-off of the Carolina basketball season, Late Night with Roy.
This is why you're here. Stand up, make some noise, and let's meet our 2019-2020 Carolina basketball team. First up, he's led the Tar Heels to 3 national championships. Make some noise for our head coach, Roy Williams. Wearing number 55, Christian Keeley. Brandon Huffman, Justin Kidd. Number 30, KJ Baby Jet Smith. The G-Man, Garrison Brooks. Number 5, Armando Baker.
Wow. Just to have that many people cheering for you at one time is pretty surreal.
Number 2, Cole Anthony. Rayshawn Leaky Black.
I can tell you my least favorite part right now was the dancing for sure. I like completely forgot the whole routine when I got out there.
You to get real loose. Get comfortable. Grab your loved ones or grab your love partner. And if you're by yourself, no worries. Just follow after me. Gonna do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with 'em. Do the hold down and get into it. Take it to the left now and dip with it. Gonna throw down, take a sip with it. And lean back, put your hips in it.
First up, we've got the shot challenge. So layups are worth 1 point.
1 point.
Free throws are worth 2. Wing jumpers and short corner jumpers are worth 3. Top of the key 3-pointers are good for 4. And finally, each team will get a half-court shot worth 10 points.
My favorite memory has to be probably when Coach Williams came out and started dancing with us. That was a legendary moment.
Coach, you know, he pays the check, so I'm not gonna say anything bad about Coach and his move.
Show me what you got. Back up, back up.
And I was just laughing. Then, like halfway through, he told me, "Oh yeah, I got it now." And then I was like, "Oh, I was weak."
It's crazy because that someone asked, said, "Coach, you've done that before?" I said, "Well, yeah, I did that 40 or 50 years ago."
That night exists for the 30 seconds when Roy Williams did the electric slide wearing a pink blazer and cool shoes.
Yep. It's hard to take a lot away from the basketball side of things. It's a scrimmage, 20 minutes, running clock. Cole Anthony appears to be very, very good at basketball. This is something I've learned in watching that 20-minute scrimmage.
This is an inexperienced team that has to start a little closer to the beginning than the last couple teams have.
This is a long season, so what you see in November hopefully builds you to what you want to see in February and in March. I think it is a team that has some potential.
Nice round of applause, 43.
But there are some big question marks on this team that have to get figured out. Fortunately, the Tar Heels have somebody really good to figure it out in Roy Williams.